Howdy everybody, welcome back to FDH Days. This is your igorot guy Freddy. Kumusta ang kakalians? Kumusta man ang panagisbuyo? It's raining outside, maulan, dasamot typhoon. We are in a new place, hindi pa tayo masyadong nakapag-set up. One of our lovely followers, Carlene, shout out to you. She sent us a post, a set of photos, which is very interesting. I'm gonna show you now. This is it. It was a post by Maila Alog 11 hours ago. As you can see, it's very interesting already. Women here in the Cordillera don't wear wanes, bahag, or G-string. Nabuyak lang ijay Metropolitan Theater. Sabi nga nila, artistry is boundless, no isuda. Okay, let's see this photos. I'm quite sure that this is a lady. She's a woman, right? She's a woman and she's wearing a bahag or a wanes that we call it. This is a vest. I'm not sure if this vest belongs to one of the igorot ethnic groups. I'm not really sure, and also the topper one. Sure, I'm not a specialist on this one, but I'm quite sure that the wanes or the bahag is belonging to the Ifugao tribe. But the thing here is she's a woman and she's wearing a bahag. You see, the first picture already shows the problem here. But let's go to the next slide. I think these are men. It's not clear. Okay. Is this the woman? No, I think it's a man. And I'm quite sure it's an Ifugao. 90% of my belief this is an Ifugao wanes or torge as they call it in Tuwali. Before I say anything, let's go to this Metropolitan Theater page. Sure, let's see and watch the performance. Okay, I think we're here. Igorot. Okay, so this is an igorot presentation. Before anything else, let's read something about Metropolitan Theater. The Metropolitan Theater, a Philippine national treasure, is the oldest existing theater in the Philippines, primarily characterized by its Art Deco designs and structure. Okay, so this is the oldest existing theater in the Philippines. Igorot. I'm quite sure she's a woman, and I think you two do. Here's the problem here in front of us, right? How artistic she looks like, right? They might call that art, okay? Whatever purpose of this is an art, but I think presenting an art does not mean to bastardize a culture or a regalia, a part of the heritage of people, especially the indigenous people of the Philippines. And of course, one big part of it is the igorot group of people in the Cordilleras. And I'm really proud to be one. Men do have their own attire. All right. In every culture in the world, in every part of the world, there is a difference between the attires and regalias and the beautification of men and women. There is a difference, and that is given already. For men, in the Igorot tribe, they wear bahag, or the wanis that we call it. It was made and purposed for men, and they call it wanis. They call it bahag. And it's sad to see how this presentation shows a very wrong way to present a heritage, a part of the culture that has been here for a long time, that has been preserved. It is so obvious that it's already there, it's already given, it's already been a part of us, but why do we need to change it? Why do we need to present it on another way? Which is really hurtful to the sacredity of one's culture. I have to be honest, seeing this picture hurts my eyes. I'm not hateful to this performance, alright? But I'm crying on how it looks and how it presented. Man, why is she wearing a bahag? I'm not sure why. Why should she wear a bahag when tapis or the torge for women? If someone out there knows why she's wearing a bahag, please let me know, because I don't know. I don't understand what this is. Alright, what does the word bastardize mean? It says change something in such a way as to lower its quality or value, typically by adding new elements. See, this is the perfect word that can describe this scenario, this thing that happened 17 hours ago, yesterday. Why do you people need to lower the quality of a value that has already been there for centuries, that has been preserved by our forefathers? Why do you need to modify it in such a way that is shameless? Does doing an artwork save you from bastardizing another's culture, or doing anything that you want from another culture? Is this a cultural bastardization, or is just a piece of art that's being presented that should be admired because it's being presented over there, and we should be proud that our culture is being presented? Is that the way how we should look at this one, or we should cry on the bastardization of our own part of heritage? So correct me if I'm wrong. This is a great presentation. The art is there, but I think that's not a part of the Igorot culture. If you present something Igorot, because you have the Igorot word flashed on the screen and they're describing the Igorot people, why don't they show an Igorot dance, a proper Igorot dance, and a proper way of wearing the Igorot traditional attire? Sakit sa mata. I'm sorry, but this is inappropriate. This is another thing that will cause a lot of misconceptions. Remember Casey Concepcion? I want to show you this. This picture speaks for itself. And then the three people with her are Aitas, of course, right? They belong to the Negrito tribe of the Philippines. Showbiz royalty Casey Concepcion likewise had no trouble interacting with the Igorots during her shoot in Balara, Quezon City. It turned out that the natives were big fans of her mom, Sharon Coneta. Casey Concepcion got surprised when PBB Double Up housemate Jason Persis transferred out. Look at this bunch of stupid, ignorant posts, bunch of misinformation, ignorant, and just purely, and today people call it fake news, right? Of course, they're not Igorots, right? They are not Igorots, they are Aitas. They belong to the Negrito tribes of the Philippines, the three groups of people in the Philippines, which are Aita, the Agtas, and the Atis of Panay. They're not Igorots, they're just wearing Igorot attire. I don't know why they were wearing Igorot attires over here. See, this picture right here is one of the reasons why people would still think that Igorots were Aitas and Aitas are Igorots, which is very wrong because we are two separate people. My goodness. And now you're doing another thing. This will cause another ignorance on the Filipinos. I'm sorry. All right, I don't want to continue watching this. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to know the purpose of this presentation. Okay, yes, it's an art. It's boundless, right? Art is boundless in every form, in every matter. But for us, it's a bastardization of our own culture. First, women don't wear bahag, or the wanes that we call it, or the torge. they don't wear bahag at all. They wear tapis, okay? They wear the torge for women, the tapis for women. All around the world, in Southeast Asia, the indigenous peoples of Southeast Asia, in Indonesia and Malaysia, in Taiwan, in Northeast India, not a single woman wore a bahag, okay? Number 2, women wear tapis. I don't really know the purpose of this. Why, if they wanted to exchange it, why did this man not wear a tapis? Probably a piece of artwork. You must explain this one. Why did you do this? Why did you bastardize something that has already been here for a very long time? Something that our forefathers fought, okay? Our forefathers fought and struggled for the independence of the Cordillera Administrative Region against the Spaniards to remain independent and preserve our culture. And this traditional attire is a part of our culture. It's sacred. There's a proper usage of this one. This is just sad. This is another bunch of something that will cause misinformation and misconception against the igorots, which has been happening, put in books. Everything from book to media and now theaters. So the last thing that I want to say is that the Metropolitan Theater described it as igorot. The next thing that followed should be a proper dance by the igoros and not like this. And wala pa yan. Kahit iset aside natin yung proper dance, but look at the attire. Look at the woman wearing a bahag. It's really, really disappointing. I hope that the people behind this performance can explain something to us. Let's see. For now, thanks so much for watching. It's really, really rainy outside. Sige, pante o kapitan ni nalamin. Salamat kakailigans for watching and see you again in the next video. Cheers!